Hi guys, welcome back to Musings by Nikki. I am continuing some work on my baby book, my bundle of joy stuff. So I have my pile of things that I kind of was working on last time. So tags, and I thought I'd just show you. I sewed around the edges of the tags that I had backed. So those cute little guys, and here are the other, so I zigzagged around these, and I sewed around these tags that I've backed now to make them so that now they're sturdier, and I've sewn around the edges of these, and they go in pockets, so I backed those with just regular lined paper. And I sewed around the edges of the large tags as well, that I had backed them with paper as well. So, they kind of curled a little. Then, what I did off camera, I made altered paper clips. So, these little banners with the polka dots and the buttons, those come in the kit. And I just layered them with a couple layers of paper and sandwiched the paper clip in between, and then I put a piece of that self-stick ribbon, which I must say is still today holding on really tight, so I think it's good to go. So I made those 3 banners into 3 altered paper clips. Then this, let me show you these first. We made this on camera. I just sewed around the edges and zipped up the side here, and then I sewed around these. We made these too, but I sewed around the edges and everything. So now there's a pocket here and a pocket here with one of the tags. And that's just some layers of washi, and I inked around the edges with green. So there's that. And then here's the bigger one, and I stuck one of the tags from the kit in there that I had zigzagged around. And then it has another tag like this, and then the pocket little card that we had made. And so I'd kind of set this up, but then I zigzagged around. And then, like I said, when I find out if it's a boy or girl, I'll come back and put ribbons into those. And then this, I totally forgot about these. It's a let me pull it out. It's this. Ooh, did I just kick the camera? Julie Nutting. It's a Prima thing, and it's a block of tags, but they come like this, and some of them are like aged looking, vintagey kind of looking, and then that's the one I used, and they just come in kind of some different hues. Anyway, they're super cute, and they're just big tags like this. But if you take your blade and go around the edge, well, not this edge, but these edges, then it actually like opens up. So I backed it with another piece of pattern paper. So I just glued the pattern paper on around the edges. But before I did that, I cut these out. So this opens up. Wouldn't that be just an adorable place for like a picture of the baby or the family? And then this is just some washi to cover up where the brads come through. So it'd be super cute to write that, and then in here they could write where the little drawers flap down. They could write the date and where it was taken, or you know who it is, or you know whatever. I thought it would be cute. So super cute. They are a little bit long as they are, so I have to cut the bottoms off, and then I have to slice them off the top, and then it just fits perfectly. So I'm not sure. I'll either affix it like permanently to a page, or I'll just paper clip it in, because you could write on the back of it as well. But anyway, they're super cute. So I made one of those too. So that is what I had kind of finished. Oh, and then let me show you these. So these paper pockets that I had made, I finished them as well. So I sewed around the edges, and I put the buttons on here, and then I made it a twisty tie close, right? And then I put a little Tim Holtz, I think this is Tim Holtz, yeah, and it says love on there. And then in here, I made some envelopes just with my envelope board. And I was gonna put, so like I separated all the little, I'll show you. Oops. I separated all those words that I had. I glued them to, like I backed them. So now they are backed with different kinds of paper and stuff. So they can act as labels. She can just put them in wherever she wants to into the book. So I kind of separated them into like 4 main groups. So this is these are all people tags. And I didn't want to write right on this envelope or affix this permanently because maybe she finishes up using the tags and wants to use the little envelopes for something else. So I just made some tags and then I labeled them. So now this is doing things. It's like walking, smiling, laughing, all that sort of stuff, waving. So those are in that one. And then I'll just sew them into the signature right here. So that's that one. And then the other one is right here. And same thing. I just made 2 envelopes that are in there. And then, you know, when she's done, if she's used all of the, if she decides that she's done with the tags, then she could just put, you know, little bits and pieces of baby ephemera in here too. And then this is just another Tim Holtz charm that I had, and it says Cherish. So I put that on there as well. So those will get sewn into the signature. And then the other thing I did was I started, so from the envelopes, there's the kit that's, so this is actually 3 like separate kits, right? So there's the envelopes kit, the ephemera kit, and the paper kit. So these are the envelopes from the envelopes kit, and I've cut them out and inked around the edges of them. And then here, so I took one of the envelopes, and then one of the tags that comes with the envelopes, they come with labels as well. And one of them is letters from Grandma, and one is letters from Grandpa. So she can actually like put, if Grandma and Grandpa's write little notes. I think it'd be cute to have them write a little note, maybe even at the baby shower we'll do it or something, and they can stick those in here. So I was thinking maybe I would sew, here's what I'm trying to decide with these. So I have these that I've made to go in the signature, and there are 3 sets of these, and I think I'm going to sew them in separately in between signatures. And I'll probably put some pockets on the front with tags. And then I'm thinking that these could just slide in here like so. So there could be 2 in each, yeah, like that. Those aren't quite even here, but so there could be 2 in each signature. So this could be a little go-between. If you've seen some of my other books where I put go-betweens in, I haven't done it for a while, but these would be kind of a little go-between. So you would open it up, and then there could be the letters. And then the reason I like this being its own signature is if it gets a little fluffy from having lots of letters and little bits of memorabilia in there, it won't matter as much. Because it would have some extra give on the sides, whereas if this was like in the middle of a signature, it could make that signature too bulky. So I think that's what I'll do, is I think that these will go inside there. And so I put the labels on. I just kind of collaged around and put the labels on those, but I have to close them. So that's what I was trying to decide too. Do I glue them? I don't think I want to sew them because I think that's going to make it too bulky. And so there are 6 envelopes, and I have 3 of these little go-between guys. So I think 2 in each. And then I also had, I was doing some foraging, and I also had these bags that were super cute and just happened to fit the color theme of this journal. And so I put notes from friends and notes from family. Instead of putting those on here, I put them on 2 bags. And I thought here would be a fun place, like at the shower, maybe we can have little bits of, you know, paper that people can write notes on, and we can stick those inside these bags. So these I'll find a place to go in the journal as well. And I'm not sure if I'll attach them to a page or if I might leave these, you know, paper clip too. I kind of want her to be able to do a lot of the like official gluing down to pages. So anyway, so I made these. Those are done. Dunzos. But these I got to figure out how, oh, and I've got the cute little puppy envelope that comes with the ephemera kit too. I think I might leave this one open for her to like put a picture or write. She takes a lot of, so my niece, is kind of a photographer and likes to take a lot of photos. And so I would imagine that this baby is going to be well photographically, is that a word? Photographically documented. So I'm just thinking like all the cute little places that she could take pictures, you know, and then write something and then tuck this up. And so I'm kind of thinking that this will just go over the edge of a page with a clip on it. So I think I'm going to leave this alone as is. So I'm putting this in the done ephemera pile over there. These I gotta close. And then I can't decide if I'm gonna put labels on these or because here's the other labels. I thought I had them right over here. What did I do with them? Oh, I do. They're just underneath some things. Hold on. I gotta grab my little, this is my little working palette here of bits and pieces from the kit. Okay, so I still have these 4 labels. And then these, oops, this guy isn't blowing there. These also, these little banners that I cut out here, these also come with the envelopes kit, because you can put them, like right here on the back, and then you could put like notes on there, right? But I'm not sure if you know, again, like I said, I kind of want her to be able to decide how she's going to use these. So maybe I'll put a couple of these. Some of these are, some of the shorter ones I think would actually fit at the top of a page, which might be kind of fun. But some of these longer ones are actually too long to fit on the width of a page. Let me grab one of my signatures here. So, like it would hang off, right? So it's too long. So maybe I'll put them on the envelopes because they're kind of cute on there. I mean, that's how I designed them to go, right? So maybe I'll put a couple on. Maybe we'll do that. Let's pick out the longer ones. I think this one is longer. Although I don't know if I want to do pink. See, maybe I will just, nope. I'll just stick with no until I know. So then I'm going to use, so maybe what I'll do is just clip, you know, this stuff together. I'll leave this kind of aside until, till the baby's born. And then these, I think what I'll do is probably just stick them inside one of the envelopes and kind of let her know that she could use those however she wants. And then the rest of this, the little words, this label, some of these buttons, so these I pulled out because I want to fix them. And then some of these, I'm going to just start collaging those onto pages. But I also have these bits of ephemera that I want to finish up too. So these I think I'm going to close, let's see, maybe with double-sided tape. Which, do you think I know where I put my, oh, there it is. Like right over there is a hot mess, you guys. But here's my double-sided tape. So let's put some of those closed. How's your day going today, guys? It snowed more here. Of course it did. So now the pile of snow at the end of our driveway is beyond obnoxious. You guys, do you know what I just did? This only comes up this far. I think it'll come off. Don't you love it when you do that stuff? Sometimes the stuff when it's like still not all the way adhered, I can get it to peel up. Oh, have mercy. Okay. Can you hear that downstairs? So my girls are both in the school musical and they're doing Fame this year. And Joy, my 11-year-old, is all about it. And she is down there rehearsing her little brains out, memorizing lines. So if you hear it, that's Joy. See, it's smarter to put the tape on this side because I can't put it too far if I put it over there. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's a little bit of sticky over here still. There we go, I got it. So you know what else I was doing this morning, you guys? I'm working on another digital kit that I am really excited about. Okay, there we go. So look it's a cute little pocket. All right. Oops, now I've got the little sticky tape everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I won't make you watch me close all of these up, but that's what I'm going to do with those. So, because I'll probably just make 12 more mistakes doing it anyway. So then I've got these two little pockets, and these, I think I will put one on the front of each of these go-betweens. Well, I only have 2 of them, and there's 3 go-betweens. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Here's another one, and I have them all. There we go. Nope. Just kidding. Okay, here's my 3 go-betweens. So, I gotta decide which one goes where. Okay, I like him there. And the owl matches with this one good. So, and then these are just like I showed you before, they're like the tuck spots where I'll put the envelopes in. So I think what I'm going to do is attach these, and then they have those cute tags that go in there. But what I'm thinking is maybe I'll put these on top of a bigger pocket because these are my go-betweens, and so my signatures are not that thick. Oh, you guys, you know what I found at Tuesday morning that I've never ever possessed? I found a whole bunch of Glimmer Mist Tattered Angels. Oh my gosh, did I have fun. So I mixed the yellow and this, what is this one called? Spring Rain, and this yellow one, and I mixed it all over this paper, and I thought it was going to be a hot mess and come off everywhere, but it doesn't. But I don't even know if you can even see, but it's such a kind of a fine shimmer, but then it has just some little bit where the bigger drops were, and then I just dried it with my heat gun, and it's so cute, and it works so well in this because I didn't want to put tea dyed and coffee stain papers in here because that's really not the vibe of this, you know? It's brighter than that. So I put those in here, and they're super cute. And it's something other than just white paper, you know, then it changes it up a little bit. So, but I tested it, and I could write with ball pen, not point pen, and the glimmer doesn't come off all over my hands. And it's not super, like, glittery. So if it is a boy, it's not like, you know, super glitter paper. And So I did a whole bunch of them, and those are kind of throughout each signature as well. But the signatures aren't that big because I'm imagining, you know, pictures and stuff going in here. So I'm not putting a ton of tuck spots in those. So I'm going to make these go-betweens kind of be where my tuck spots and things go onto. And so I think maybe these two pockets I'll put, let's see, let's get, oh, I wonder if we could, if they're wide enough. Yeah, we could put a paper bag and then attach this onto the front of the paper bag, because those big tags fit inside of this, and then these have tags that fit inside of them that come with the kit. But let's see if we can zhuzh up the bag. Right, Wendy? Zhuzh up. Every single time. I never used to say that word until I started watching Wendy's journal adventure. Now, every time I'm thinking I want to put something on my page, but I want to make it look a little extra, then I think of Wendy saying she wants to zhuzh it up. Have you guys, do you watch Wendy's channel? I'm sure everybody does. She's so awesome. We're going to just, she has 2 books that she just put up that I am absolutely in love with. One of them was a Mother's Day book. It's just gorgeous. Using Miss Cog's images, who also is always just gorgeous. Liz from Miss Cog's Crafts. Her images just are stunning. Here we go. That was not easy, but it's zhuzhed. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and if I go around the edges of this one, okay, we're gonna do it. I've been using glue all the time, but we're gonna use some of this double stick tape this time. So let's make this into like 2 pockets, because, you know, if we attach it, then you can put, I can make a big tag. Some of the labels that come in the ephemera kit, like the, you know, first smiles, all that sort of stuff. Some of them are things like nicknames, and I thought that would be cute just on a tag, because, you know, you don't need to maybe write a whole story about nicknames. Maybe you do, but I think it'd be fun to just put a big double-sided tag that she could write on. Okay. Put this down. Okay. So now we've got, let's see, let me grab one of the big tags here. So we've got a space we could put a tag back here, and we've got a space that we can put a tag in here. So I'll probably put one of these in that one, and then I'll make a big tag just that she could write on both sides to go in the back pocket. But then let's put this little guy. He needs some zhuzhing too. And since we did that one in yellow, we'll do this one in yellow. Honey, wild honey. That's what this is. That's a really pretty color. There we go. Let me get rid of these. Okay. Also, the trick with these, you guys, is to make sure that the side flaps, just like an envelope, the side flaps go in before the bottom. Because if you go this way, then you try to stick your tag in and it's going to get hung up on this thing. So this ensures that the tags slide down the sides, and this just is there for support, but it doesn't hinder as much. I mean, sometimes they, you know, can be kind of a pain in the butt, but we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna do Fabri-Tac because I want quick. I'm gonna get the Fabri-Tac bloob off the end there. You guys probably can't hear it, but she is really being dramatic, which she is good at in general, but you know, she's extra good at now that it comes to musical time. She's a dancer and a singer. Both my girls are singers, but Joy, my youngest, is also a dancer. So musicals are just like right up her alley, both of them. It's kind of fun because I think I've mentioned before that my husband is he's a musician. He's kind of a computer geek by day and then a super cool jazz musician by night. But okay, we're gonna stick that right down here. And so our girls are all musicians too. Our girls are both musicians. Lizzie plays, my 15-year-old plays the piano and is teaching herself guitar. And Joy is a drummer. They both sing. The older one, that's cute, there we go. The older one actually leads worship for me once a month on Youth Sunday. So we are, I'm the music director at our church. We're a musical family. This one goes here. This one goes here. There. Oh, cute. Okay. And one of these will go in here. And then I'll make a big tag to go in there. So there we go. And then you'll open it up and we'll have the envelopes in there. And then we need to do something on the back. Oh, these. So these are in the ephemera kit as well. So they're pockets, and you fold them up and glue that shut, and it becomes this little corner spot. And these fit the ones that I backed with writing paper. They fit right in there. So but you know, they're cute on the back. I mean, look at that cute little lion who's surprised about his tail or whatever he's doing. So, I don't want to cover that up. You know, I don't want to glue that to the page and then you lose it. So what I thought of as I was trying to figure out how the heck to do this so that you could see both sides. First of all, I don't know that I like this idea 100%. I'm sold on it, but I just lined a piece of an offcut and put it along this edge, like right where that edge is. So here's without, here's with. I put it there, but then it has this really awkward kind of corner thing. So I don't know that I'm going to do that on the other ones. It's not horrible. It's just not the greatest. But what I did was made a little paper hinge. So because I was watching Gail as I was doing this, and she was making a paper hinge for something, and I went, oh, that's what I can do. I can make this be a little flippy out thing. So I've attached it. So then you would see this, right? But it will flip out with the little hinge, and this can be in there. But then I thought, you know, you could also have a taller tag coming out the top. So like one of these, you know, if we put one of these in there, just to show you what I'm talking about, like that. So then we've got you've got a pocket kind of this way, and then as it flips out, you've got the envelope, or not the envelope, the tag, and then this little journal card. So maybe that's what we'll do here. But now I got to decide, do I want to affix this right to this page and just be done with it, or do I want to make a pocket or something there before I put this on? Oh, you know what I should do? I have not used a whole bunch of these yet. So maybe I should put a quote up here. This one says, sometimes the littlest things take up the most room in your heart. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, So maybe we'll layer that up there and then put this, and it opens up, and then maybe I'll put a pocket here. That's what I'll do. So that'll be on the top, and then let's get an offcut piece. Let's see. I don't want ones that's the same. There we go. So I think what I'll do is attach that and then glue. Oh, do I glue over this? Yeah, I think so. So I want to come out to this line right here. Grab my paper cutter. And where'd my little nail mark go? Right there, that polka dot line. Highly technical measuring I'm doing right now. Not for the faint of heart. How many times have I done this and then I go, oh shoot, I was totally off with that. But nope, looks good. Okay, so I have a piece of double stick tape already on here from when I did the other part. But I'm gonna put a little bead of glue down the edge just to extra secure it. We'll use this. We're just using all the different types of adhesive today. This is junk journaling though, isn't it? All the things. Everything has like its best use. Okay. Okay. Cute little deer. Folds in. And then this will be kind of sticking out. Okay, yeah. So we'll put this pocket on. And we'll put it on with I'll do it with glue because I'm not sure about that. But it also needs something. It needs something across the top because extra. So let's see. Let's put a piece of ribbon across the top of it. Oops. Oh my goodness. Where'd the end of that go? Oh, it's stuck up there. Yeah. It's all about the layers. Layers and layers of stuff that just make it extra cute. This paper is nice because I can line it up right on the line of extra easy. There we go. Okay. All right. Anyway, I was saying I'm designing. I'm working on a new digital kit that I'm very excited about, but it is very again, it's more in keeping with the kind of the Wildwood Wonder, more of a grungy, vintage, shabby kind of feel. You know, this baby is kind of an anomaly, this baby kit, just because it was so, it was something I just needed right at the moment to make this book. And so this one that I'm working on is different. And here's the thing. I am having such a good time designing pages and stuff that it's gonna be another huge kit, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to like break it up like I did this one, or if it'll just be a really huge kit, which it could be too. There we go. That's kind of cute. Oh, how about like, oh no, that's on the fold. I was gonna say a button would be cute there, but I don't want to make, you know, if it was on the outside, it would be okay, but I don't want to put too much stuff right on the inside, because that's where it really bulks it up when you sew it into the signature. So this little card will go in there, and then something can go in there later on. I don't want to put anything in there right now while it's still gluey, but something can go in there. And then, well, let's see, what should we back that with? Let's back that with some more patterned paper, but a different pattern. Yeah, cute. Okay. All right, guys. This is how we do this one. Okay. And then I'm going to, I hope it's not super shadowy in here right now, guys. It just, it gets so, even though the days are getting longer, which, thank you, is a good thing, but it still seems to get dark so early. I love in the summer when it doesn't get dark until, where's my double stick tape? It doesn't get dark until like 9 o'clock at night. That's awesome. Do you think you could do it in a place where it's like light all for a month, where they have, you know, up in Alaska and parts of Russia and stuff, where they have 24 hours of light and 24 hours of dark? I don't think I could do either. 24 hours of light, I think would be too difficult. You would never feel like you were able to get good sleep. But then 24 hours of dark sounds like it would just be depressing. I'd need all kinds of sad lights. Seasonal affective disorder, you know, the sad lights that simulate daytime light. I'd need a ton of them. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. I went a little too close to that edge. We'll trim it down. We'll just trim her on the other side. And then we'll trim the top and bottom a little too. And then this will, you know what else is weird is, like, normally I would love to put some book pages or cheesecloth behind something like this, but it just doesn't kind of call for it in this book. So no cheesecloth. This is just totally outside of my comfort zone, guys. Usually I would layer some book pages and some cheesecloth behind that, you know, but we're not doing that. So I'm gonna do some double-sided tape with that. And okay. So these go-betweens, I've made them in the past with lots of flippy out different kind of sizes and pieces of cardstock and stuff, but I haven't done them for a while. So I think, I'm hoping that it'll be a good solution on this book. There we go. So that it doesn't get overly bulky. because I also don't want to make her some 4-inch spine for a baby journal. Okay, so we've got tags on the front. You'll open it up. The envelopes will be in here, which I've put away, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. The envelopes will go in there, and then back here we've got this little flip out guy, and there's the story. This one's a story from pregnancy, and then there'll be we can put a tag right in there. Okay, so that little, and then I'll make a big tag to go in here. Let's do that with an offcut piece. So we need to take off maybe to there. That's another one of my super accurate measuring things. Put a thumbnail crease in it. We're gonna do my tag trick. 4 inches, 1/2 inch slice. Flip it over. 4-inch mark, 1/2 inch mark, and slice. Highly technical, that is. Okay, so now we've got a big tag that can go back here as well. There. Voila. Okay, that is ready to go be sewn in. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I was going to show you is in the kit there are these 3 pieces that come together on one page kind of, and they're meant to be a little set. So this one cuts out and folds in half, and then this little elephant pocket goes down on the front. Or, I mean, you could really put it wherever you wanted to. If you want to leave these lines, you could put him on the inside. And then this is meant to be a tag. However, you can also use it as a tuck spot like that. So I think maybe that's what I'll do, is put them on the inside of this and put a little quote on the outside. And I think I'll do these with double stick tape, because one of the things I have figured out about this bright white presentation paper is it gets really wrinkly with glue that is at all wet, and so I don't want to have a big wrinkly mess. So we'll do the double stick tape thing, and we'll put this pocket on the inside. I'm also just so used to working with coffee stained and crinkly aged everything. I'm telling you, if you are used to working like that, going this route where you just don't coffee stain and vintage photo everything is kind of bizarro. Okay, so there's a little pocket, and this could go in here like so. I also have some more quotes. I think I'll save that one for a page. And I think I'm going to make this one a tuck spot over here. So for sure on the bottom, this is that thing where I need to make sure that I'm putting this on the right side. Okay, and I want it to go up this side. Okay. So once I do this, I wonder if I should make little tags to go in here. Or do I just, there we go. Do I just leave it and she could tuck stuff in too? Does that go over just a hair? Yeah. Let me just trim it up. There we go. Okay. Let me see if one of these would fit in there. Nope, too wide. So I'll come up with something to go inside of there. Oh, today I was digging in my vintage buttons. I have a big tin of buttons and I had totally forgotten about this. Isn't this adorable? It's, I don't even know how old it is, but it's old. Somebody's written on there, but I don't know if I'm going to put this in there or if I just maybe I'll copy it and make it into a journaling card. Because if that's the case, that could maybe, if I size it down a little bit, that could slide in there and be a little journaling card if I just make a copy of it. So maybe that goes in there. Oh, and I also pulled out some cute little playing cards that I had that can slide. Maybe we can do that. And some little, these Tim Holtz little, what do you call these? Vocabulary cards. So I pulled some of those out. I thought these looked really cute because they kind of go right along with the animals in my kit, right? Again, it's, you know, pays to have a stash full of stuff that you keep on hand. Now these, because of the tape, I think they're just slightly too big to fit there. But maybe I'll put one of these in there because that's cute. Turned turtle. And then a couple of these could go in there, and then maybe I'll make something a little bit taller to go in there as well. So that will probably just get slipped into a pocket. And, oh, I've got this one too. Another go-between. So I think I'll do the same thing I did on the other one here, is put an envelope, or excuse me, not an envelope, one of these bags. Oh, you guys, let me just show you this really quick. My kids were dying the other night. We went to Chili's restaurant for dinner. Do you guys, listen how crinkly and lovely that is. Oh, do you guys have Chili's where you are? It's a chain restaurant, and I don't know if it's all across the country. Maybe in Canada, I'm not sure. But it's kind of like a Southwestern Tex-Mex, we would call it, restaurant. Anyway, your silverware comes in these bags, okay? Your like fork, spoon, knife and stuff comes in this bag. And as we're sitting at the table, I hadn't even thought of this. But Lizzie, my 15-year-old, was looking at, you know, fiddling with one once we had taken our stuff out, and she was like, oh, Mom, this kind of looks like something you'd put in your junk journals. And all of a sudden I was like, yes! Everybody give me your bags before they get full of, you know, rib sauce or whatever. So, aren't they perfect for like the size of a journal? Not, obviously not this one, because again, this is kind of the wrong aesthetic, but look at, then I can make tags to go in there and stuff. And I mean, I don't think I'll leave the Chili's thing on there. But I could totally collage over that and then attach it on a page. Yeah. So the four of us, I collected 4 of these, and I'm now a full advocate of us going back to Chili's, so I can get some more of these. So there you guys go. If you have a Chili's by you and you go to Chili's, collect your little, they're free ephemera. They're free stuff for your journals. Well, not free because you're paying for your meal, right? But, oh, this one's a little more narrow, so I don't think this bag will fit on there. So we'll put something else on there. Anyway. anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a bag or something on there, and then I will affix this little owl tag. I'm going to glue together these other corner pockets, and I'll probably make them into flips as well. Because look at, they're just these super cute images, and I don't want to miss those. So I'm going to make those into like flip outs as well and layer them up. Oh, the other thing that I thought on the inside of one of these, I have these really cute little, again, something that I don't use very often, but I pulled out the letters baby. I thought, won't those look cute coming down the side of one of these? So I think I'm going to pop those on there, and then maybe some buttons on some of the other ones, because these can be, I mean, I meant for these to be just a little bit more bulky. And then I was also going through my stash and found that I had made, at one point had cut out a bunch of envelopes, and these were kind of this sage green color. So I'll probably, that was another thing I could do, is on the fronts of these, I could put a couple of envelopes, and then they can become a pocket this way as well. So I think I have 4 of those. So that would be cute on the front of one of these as well. Another place to tuck stuff. And, you know, even things like as the baby gets older, as the kid gets older, you know, if they lose teeth, you could shut them up in one of these or put them in their little baggies. I mean, just all kinds of stuff, their little lock of hair. So I'm just going to keep going on this, but I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to keep working, and I will come back. I'm not sure if I'll come back with another craft with me on this book, or if I'll just come back with a flip through when it's done, or when I get it to the point where I haven't put in like the pink or blue yet, but when I've got the guts of it done, kind of. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and let me know if you like watching these, if you like listening to me ramble through my crazy talking about making decisions as I go along through the book and stuff. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day or evening, and that you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and that you stay God bless, and that you stay God bless, that you stay blessed, God bless, and that you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye guys.